let it go, let it go, let it go.
I like that, y'all. I like that, y'all. I like that,
Hey there, be sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Good morning, crypto friends. How are we doing out there? We are live. It is Wednesday, August the 18th. Well, let's have a look at the charts. This morning, BTC/USD up 0.13%. And we are looking at support level at the 44,089.26, and gonna be watching out for, let's adjust that, excuse me one sec there we go, 44,363.87, and resistance gonna be up there very close by at the 45,162.43. Moving on to Ethereum, ETH/USD. Ethereum hadn't made the switch over from red to green yet. We are coming down on this 100-day moving average, so watching out for a bounce off of here. Look for 2980.170 to hold for support, and resistance is going to be first encountered. Let's get that stop out of the way. How did that get in the middle of all that? There we are. Resistance 3054.24. RSI is still in good shape, but we're getting very, very close to the oversold. Volume was light over the last two candles for Ethereum. Moving on to Cardano, up 1.48%. So Cardano on the move again. We are looking at support at the, right on that. Correct. Right there to 1.9314. Resistance going up to the 1.988. So basically that $2 mark you're going to be watching out for Cardano. We need to get back through there once again. On to the Doge. The Doge feeling a little bit of pain today, down 4.24%. Support still holding from last night, so we're at the 0.2848, what we had charted last night for support and resistance. Now starting to encounter all this right in this region here, but we're going to set it at 0.2968 resistance to watch out for the Doge. Moving on to DOT/USD, that is the PolkaDots. Trying to get down, and we did touch and pass through the 50-day moving average, so we're going to see if we can't make another retest of that at the 2270. Check that. Going to be 2283 for support, and resistance going to be up there at the 24.524. Head on to BNB/USD. Support 386.794, and resistance up there at the 405.352. Moving on to Solana, SOL/USD, the star of the show. Big run up. Got up to resistance. Folks panic pantsed. Sold down a little bit, and now they've changed their mind. They bought it right back. So we're going to look at support to hold up here towards the top now. Right up there at the 69.0518, and we are looking up at the resistance at the all-time high at 78.1339. So we'll do that, make that actually accurate, 78.1339. There we go. RSI is overbought, so we're going to need to come down and cool off here. But if we're in blue sky breakout, sometimes that goes right out the window. Heading on to Litecoin, that is LTC in the USD. Jumping down here for support, we're going to look at the right there. It's holding up 166.27 support. Resistance very close by here at the 170.31. RSI almost to the oversold, so keep an eye out for some of these names, folks. We are due for a bounce. Moving on to Ethereum Classic ETC/USD. Pulling back to this 100-day moving average, so nice little touch and retest off of there. 60.909 is your support. Going to be watching resistance here at the 64.223 on to MATIC, MATIC, USD Polygon. Nice little test down here of the 100 and bounced right off of there. So we're going to be looking at that support level right there. Let's get that stop loss out of the way, because there's your support just underneath there off this low at the 1.25822, and resistance now on that hammer candle 1.3614. Let's move on. XLM USD, that is stellar. Stellar down 0.71%, holding that support level right there at the 0.3383. Resistance close by. So tightening range as we tighten things up here at the 0.3461. On the Vechain, VET/USD. Vechain down 0.71%. Looking for that support to hold at the 0.1124. And resistance. You can see we have a pair of highs here just underneath that pivot high at the 0.1169. FILUSD is overbought. I should say oversold. I get it backwards every time. I get so excited. I can't speak my words. There we go. 66.2390 is support. And looking up at resistance coming back through, we're going to need to get through that 67.8046. Moving on to IOTA in the small cap land. Internet of Things down 2.84%, so feeling a little bit more pain than some of the others. And we're looking at 0.9763. Grabbed the wrong thing. Let's see if we can wiggle out of there. There we go. Looking at resistance up there at the $1 mark for IOTA. On to BAT/USD down 3.88%. 0 for 2 on grabbing the right stuff. There we go. Get that out of the way. And we're going to look down at support. Right there it is. Right there at the 0.7040. And resistance going to be at the 0.7163. Just got over the oversold RSI on BAT. So some of these names due to bounce if we can get some bullish momentum going here this morning as folks start to wake up and react to the price action. So we're looking at support here for NMR 38.4098. And there's your resistance level 39.694. On the STORJ/USD. Knock it on the oversold as well. And we are looking, there we go, good support level at the 1.557. Right there on that Fibonacci. And we're looking at resistance now back into the 1.175. On to NUUSD. NU is up for today. 2.74%. and managed to find ourselves a new resistance level. So let's get up there and find that thing now. It is going to be right there at the 0.28197 resistance, and let's get that support. And we are looking for right there at the 0.2752. On to DeFi, into these decentralized finance. I always say centralized. Goodness gracious. There we go. 25.831 is your support and resistance. Unchanged, roughly at the 27.109. On the chain link, down 4.05%. The link of chains, doing a little struggling here. 24.829 is your support. Resistance now coming back through as I get the spinning wheel of death. So I am off to a great start for today here, folks. We're looking at resistance at the 25.488. On to Aave, AAVE, USD is down 1.98%. Clinging on to that support level right yonder. 372.757, and resistance going to be the 390.98 on the graph token GRT USD. %5 down, so we're looking here at the 0.8151 support. Resistance close by here on the 4 hour. We're looking at the 0.8358 on the comp COMP USD. Comp really selling off here. I'm probably going to jump in a position. I'm going to reset this target up here. So we had support at the 420.505. We've been there before. As you recall, that's when we saw this run up right here. So we're going to look at resistance now at the 440.931. RSI still not in the oversold as of yet. Volume was diminishing, so we'll see what happens when the volume comes back in. For comp, onto MKR USD going red to green as we stream. There's your rhyme for today. So send me an NFT for busting out a rhyme on you first thing this morning. Let's get it dialed in there for you. 30.46 is your support level. Resistance is the 3508.23. Moving on to Mana, MANA USDC. Mana busting all the way through that stop loss right there. So we're looking at support down at the 0.7645. And resistance gonna be on the climb back through 0.8019er. RSI did turn up off of the oversold, I should say. Goodness gracious. NFTs, that should straighten me out. Been shopping for some NFTs. How about you out there, folks? Gonna get on the bandwagon. So we're looking at support at the 6.675 and resistance on 6.818. And on that topic of NFTs, we're going to start adding that to the show. We're going to start looking at some price action for NFTs other than the tickers. Let's look at support for CHZ USD. It's down 2.74%. So we're looking at 0.3210 support and resistance. Gonna be climbing back through at the 0.3297. Looking at audio. Audio had a big run up there. Still consolidating, trying to cling on to those gains. So we're going to look for support to hold up there at the 2.6035 and resistance with the timer on it as you can see, or I should say an alert. I want to see when this thing breaks above actually this resistance level right here. What I'm going to be looking for, set a higher low and then a break above there. We'll jump back in there again. So that resistance level 2.942. I'm sorry, 2.949. On to ENJB USD. Down 2.86%. And we are looking now at the 1.4728 support. And resistance coming up here, starting to wiggle our way up towards the 1.50. Round psychological number, looking at ONE, Harmony 1. Up 2%, so Harmony 1 on the move here for us. And we managed to put down a support candle right there at the 0.0955 and still looking to get through this resistance right over here. The 0.0990. So see if we can't bust through there, folks, for a little jog up there in the higher altitudes. On to some of the new additions. Still got to move those into the right categories. We're looking at the SHIB. So we are down 1.61%. Looking at support 50783, resistance 5 zeros. And 818 on the ICP USD, up 0.5%. So we did come off of that resistance. I'm sorry, that support level. Just touched it. That is your 200-day moving average coming up on us there. So good bounce off of there, showing strength. And that's support level 55.124. Resistance still remains at the 58.667. On to AMP. AMP's up 0.25%. Support at the 0.0573. And resistance 0.05869. CRO USD crypto.com token. Looking at the 0.1396 and resistance is going to be right there on that previous high, 0.142. Wrapping her up here with the crypto market caps. BTC.D calculated here by TradingView. It is up to 44.85. So we're up 0.25% in that market cap category. Ethereum down to 0.11%, so we're sitting at 18.77. Cardano up 2.1%, so money is moving back into the Cardano space. And the Doge down 3.81%. So sold some Doge to buy Cardano. And we're looking at 1,878,000,000,000 total crypto market cap. Folks, that does it for me. I may pop in midday today. And we're starting to see some activity and volatility moving around. If not, I'll see you tonight at the Crypto Happy Hour. Have a safe day. Hit that like, subscribe button. If you're out there on YouTube or Rumble, you can use those to help the algorithm point folks in our direction. We're here every day, 2 times a day, unbiased. And off we go, folks. Have a great day.